You are listening to a Cult Talk Network podcast.
Welcome, everyone, to American Pie Slices. I'm Ty. Oh, you're cracking early.
I cracked early. And I'm Michael.
And this is, of course, the unofficial retrospective American Pie podcast, the special 6-part summer event from Cult Talk Net. And we are carrying on with episode 3.
This one's zero sugar.
Oh, yeah. Today, we are drinking, as is tradition with American Pie Slices. We are joined today with a brewski in hand.
Yeah, this is the third one. They should know what we're up to by now.
Yeah, this is the third one. We are drinking a Cidergeist heirloom hard cider Pip. 100 calories, zero sugar.
Drink. That's so crazy.
The heirloom cider clocks in at 100 calories and contains 0 added sugar.
So it's like a healthy cider, kind of. I mean, healthier anyway.
Made with Dabonet, Harrison, and Red Wave apples, each a unique variety with its own contribution.
It's only got 4 grams of carbs, too.
Pip is a crispy, dry, polished nod to the handcrafted ciders of bygone days.
God, I hope it's good, because all the health, as far as the cider goes. I mean, traditionally.
What a good beer to have when we're reminiscing about the bygone days of the late 90s.
What's a bygone?
Like past days, yeah.
So we're here today to watch another section of American Pie. I don't know if you've enjoyed what we've done so far, but
they're listening to the 3rd episode, so they must.
Or maybe this is the episode they came in on. They're just confused. Like these guys are drinking ciders and as American Pie, but this is like, what's this one titled?
I don't have a title for the episode yet.
They'll figure it out. Yeah. You guys will know the title by the time.
I think about title an episode. I'm thinking about calling this episode "Hey There, Big Boy." I think.
Hey There, Big Boy. That's pretty funny.
I think that might be a good title for this episode. We are doing 4 scenes for this episode. We've done 3 each previously.
That's what I was just wondering. So we're tackling a lot of scenes with this one, but they're not as beefy.
They're pretty snug scenes. Let me go and crack my Cidergeist.
Crack it.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Mine was interrupted by you asking me questions of who I am or something.
Have you tried it yet?
No, I haven't. We're doing it now?
It's gonna take a taste, yeah. Kind of bland. It's sour.
Yeah, it has a touch of sour. It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's very tart.
Yeah, very tart.
But it's not bad.
No, it's just super tart. It's like a little too tart for me, honestly. I don't find it.
It doesn't hit like for the traditional cider feel like I'm typically after, but it's not bad.
Man, the ingredients are pretty
bare bones
nice on this. Yeah,
you can pronounce all of it, I'm sure.
Yeah, ingredients: filtered carbonated water, apple juice, yeast sulfites. That's it. That's pretty good.
Women who are pregnant shouldn't drink this.
Oop, damn.
Too damn bad.
4.5% alcohol.
That's what you get for getting knocked up, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, this is an Ohio beer produced and canned in Cincinnati, Ohio at Rheingeist Brewery.
No wonder it's horrible.
We're Ohio guys.
We are. OH!
Yeah, it's probably got some of that water from up north leaked into it.
Oof.
When we adding a little of the bite to it.
I hate to have the East Palestine water in this. Surely it's solved by now by the time this comes out, but you
never know. When this batch came out, I bought these beers a minute ago.
Probably by the time this releases, you and I have wings or some kind of thing going on.
I don't know if it gives you power. It's probably just dead.
I guess it's wings that give you Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull, yeah.
Gives you wings.
Yeah. So the last episode we talked about we got to see the party and we got to meet the virgins and the guys. They declared that they were going to be the masters of their own sexual destiny. And
what a just great line.
Yeah, it was very, very dramatic. I felt empowered by it. If I was still a virgin, I would be very motivated to go lose my virginity ASAP.
ASAP?
Yeah. Well, I'm not a virgin. I'm not a virgin.
You're not a virgin?
I'm not a virgin.
Yeah.
Not a virgin.
Yeah.
Well, every time it comes up, it's like, hey, wait, just so we're clear. Hey, I'm not a virgin.
Listen, I have sex like rabbits, okay?
Yeah, I have sex frequently. Yeah,
just frequent.
Yeah, like a rabbit.
Like, it's hard for me to not be having sex in this moment because I have so much sex.
Guys are always saying, like, stop sexing so much. You're too much sex.
It's like we're out here to try and have a good walk on a Sunday, and you're inviting this girl for sex, or just don't. You don't need sex all the time. But what are we covering today?
So we're kicking things off with a nice father-son chat. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really remember a lot of the titles of these chapters. I know it goes. We're gonna be looking at the Book of Love, the infamous Book of Love. We are going to meet a important character to the American Pie legacy that's kind of forgotten about. Yeah, I always forget he's in these movies until I see him.
Oh yeah,
and we're going to be checking in on Oz. We're also going to be checking in on the guys, see how they're progressing.
Yeah, because that's basically what we're coming off of, the huge montage of where they made the pact, they had all this stuff going, and we're seeing the pile of condoms that Jim got and everything. So yeah, we're starting to just get the follow through of like what's going on, what they have going on, how the progress is for their pact and everything.
Yeah, so this is going to be a big. We're following up everything we talked about so far, and we're going to meet our virgins to see how they're doing on their quest to get laid. Yeah, by the end of
prom. But we don't need that. We don't need a quest. We've already been laid.
Hey, I'm not a virgin.
Listen. I've been around the block.
Yeah, it's not getting things twisted.
I haven't caught anything, but I have had a lot of sex. Let's just you know.
I think I think the term is lucky.
Yeah, I'm
lucky. I've dodged some bullets.
I believe in God, so blessed, right?
Yeah, blessed over all this sex. Yeah, blessed. But Mike, I think it's good. Let's cut into this. Let's get us another nice warm slice of American apple pie.
So let's sit back, relax, and let the good times roll.
So this is, like I said, we're doing 4 episodes in this, or 4 scenes in this episode, and they're pretty tight scenes, but there's a lot of stuff in these. We're getting introduced to some very important stuff as far as American Pie lore goes, including one of the most infamous scenes from the original.
Yeah, it has this is where we're going to encounter one of 2 major scenes in this film. Because even we'll get to it, but even the climax isn't as iconic as these 2 scenes that we're about. This scene that we're going to come across in the next scene we come across in the next episode.
Stacked second act.
Yeah. But we open up here for was this chapter the father-son chat?
Father-son chat, scene 7.
We get a different angle of Jim's room here.
Yeah, we do.
We get a different shelf to look at.
Got one of those big stereos everyone in the 90s had. It's got 2 cassette docks on it. Maybe has a CD on top of it, probably a CD player.
Yeah, CDs word time, so possibly.
Yeah, that's 99. I think it's probably CDs. Let's see. He's messy, but in a very neat way.
He has a lot of flannels.
It's 90s. Flannels are coming off the grunge period. I mean, you got a lot of stuff. I mean, like I say, he's got a lot of dirty laundry, but it's all put away. It's not on his floor.
It's a clean room.
It is a clean room.
That rug, and I always hate rugs in the middle of the floor. I don't get it.
What do you have a problem with rugs in the middle of the floor? Are you saying you don't want rugs in the middle of the floor?
You don't have a rug in the middle of the floor. You have a rug for your couch. Well, I guess you have one for the kitchen area.
Yeah, I do.
I'll let it slide for the kitchen area. But
that's for staying in while I cook.
I'll let that one slide.
I'm a cooking man. What's he got? Some puzzles. God, is he doing puzzles in his free time? Is that what people did in the 90s? Do puzzles? Was that
I played Yahtzee a lot. You and
everyone did Yahtzee.
You and I did puzzles when we lived together.
Yeah, we did a puzzle.
I thought we did 2.
Maybe 2.
We did the circle ones.
Yeah.
One was Disney, one was Disney. I
think one was superheroes.
Yeah, superheroes, and one was Disney villains or something. Yeah. But yeah, not much else to talk about. A lot of flannels.
Looks like maybe some kind of group class photo in the back. Got a football. Dilbert in a graduate outfit.
Oh, there's a Dilbert.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the 90s without a Dilbert. A lot of puzzles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count 5 I can see. couple paper
All right,
bags.
before we jump to what Jim's doing, we talked about the background. Let's come to the foreground here. Look at his Chester drawer here. Got a lamp. See his little petroleum jelly there?
Yeah, he's got a good thing of petroleum jelly, which is superior to lubricant. If you don't know, that's the superior.
I never
lubricant.
used petroleum jelly.
It's superior to lubricant
For jerking off or just sex in general?
for both.
Both?
Both, yeah.
What makes it superior, I guess?
It doesn't have much chemicals in it. I mean,
Is it less sticky?
It washes. It's less sticky.
That's
it
always
washes
my
away.
problem with like using lubes.
It doesn't dry up like most lubricants do. Like I hate when you're like mid coitus and you have to grab the bottle and do the whole fumble around and find the fucking bottle so you can refuel. Petroleum jelly doesn't dry. It's the superior lubricant.
I just use God's lube. Just get some of this spit on. You're already kissing me. You can get this on your vagina.
Cult Talk Net. Maybe we can get a petroleum jelly sponsorship.
What do you? I mean, I guess we are having sex like a lot. We do need a lot.
Not together. Not together.
No, together. Separately, but a lot of it.
If you think that, you owe me a fucking apology. You owe me an apology.
I am not.
Say you're sorry.
I am not Tyler's type.
He is not. Yeah, and also the dozens of boxes of condoms.
Yeah, just all the condoms and like how I mean, I guess if we're judging off what we know from the film, he does have a big penis. He's not bad hung. Jim. So he does have like all these max size type, giant condoms. He didn't get like the standard ones. These are all like either ripped for her pleasure or they're like the XL ones. And
that is a good point. Yeah, that's a good point. Jim Levinson, hung legend.
Hung legend.
Wow. Now you know Jim Levinson.
You know what? That is something they really don't. The only hint we get about which it's coming up. Well, if we don't get a hint about it, it's just like these guys don't talk about their penis size ever, like throughout the whole series.
No.
It's not really just a thing they ever focused on.
And that's something all dudes should talk about it all the time. It's not really, it's really, really bad writing on their end. Every guy is constantly talking with their other guy friends about the size of their penis.
All the time. Well, I don't know a conversation. I can't talk to a guy friend without.
It's hard enough to do this podcast though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not what this podcast. It's not what this podcast evolved into.
We could do an entire podcast of just talking about the size of our penises because I mean that's just what guys love.
Because they're fucking huge, right?
That'd be a good podcast. We can bring on a different guy every week as like a guest, and just all bro out.
If you want that limited series, let us know.
Yeah. That'd be a good one.
I don't want that limited series.
Well, we got this for the summer event. Maybe we can do that for like the Christmas season or something.
The giving season.
Yeah, the giving season.
But how many boxes of condoms does he have?
I'm counting 5.
1, 2, 3. I see. Well, his arm's probably covering the 5th one for me. So
yeah, he's just in his room. Jim needs a lock on his door.
God,
that is something that I've noticed in this movie.
I don't think any of these kids have locks on their doors.
No, I remember I had a lock on my door. I lived in a pretty shitty house.
I didn't have a room. So
yeah, you didn't have a room. That's sad. Yeah, it makes you homeless. Yeah, way to bring down the mood, Mike.
Anytime I want to drink, I had to go to the bathroom, which is fine.
Jeez, you one of those long shower guys?
Yeah, one of the long. Yeah. Well, I take.
You are a long shower.
Yeah, just in general.
Is that why?
No, just in general, I take long showers.
Yeah. Okay, Mike, I've lived with Mike ever since high school, and if he says he's going to take a shower.
Oh, yeah, I definitely announce it. Like, I'm going to the restroom because I take my time. I'm going to go in there, take my shit. I'm going to chill. Like, it's certain, there's guys like me that are just taking our time in the bathroom.
I like to, I have a recliner.
You're just like, I want in and out. Like,
yeah, get in and out, getting back to my recliner, kick back with the brewski, watching whatever I'm watching. I mean, I don't want to be sitting there smelling shit.
Right. I don't know where that comes from, but yeah, definitely a long bathroom trip for me. So I definitely warn people like, hey, I'm going in.
It's ridiculous.
Because I don't just go like if I can help it. My shits get saved for the times I'm about to shower if I can help it. Because I like to shit and then shower. I like to stay clean. But obviously if I have to go shit during the day, I go. I'm not going to sit there and hold it and cry. Like God.
Wow. The more you know.
Yeah, the more you know about Michael's shit cycle. Let
us know your shit cycle.
Is it tied to your shower? Yes.
Tied to your shower.
So he hears a knock on the door, Jim.
Yep. Jim hears a knock on his door, and who could it be? Who's interrupting his me time as he's trying on condoms? I assume what he's getting ready to do. He's feeling them out.
That's what I didn't understand. Because like he was pulling them out. Certainly, like what are you doing with these, Jim? Like have you never just?
I guess he's never had a condom. I mean, do you remember the first time you had a condom like in hand?
I don't know about like the first time. I don't remember like I don't even know why I got a condom the first time. I definitely went for sex at the time, for sure, even though I'm having a lot of it now. At the time, it definitely wasn't for sex purposes. I don't know.
He tosses all the condoms, most he can, shoves them into his drawer. What do we got here in the drawer?
Is that super glue?
No, it looks like it's an antibiotic.
Who's Stephanie?
Yeah, there is a number for Stephanie. That's interesting. Who's that?
We haven't been introduced to a Stephanie.
No, there's no Stephanie. Someone Jim's fucking ducking. Wow.
What the fuck? Let me look.
There's no Stephanie.
Let me look up who Stephanie is.
There's no Stephanie in this movie. What condom is he? Oh, he's got the condoms he's using here. Durex. High sensation ribbed texture for extra stimulation.
Was Trojan out yet?
Yeah, but I think I remember hearing that they were sponsored by Durex.
Oh, yeah, I think they did say that.
This has spermicidally. It's spermicidally lubed. So, this goop kills those little bastards as soon as they enter the condom. Your condom becomes a death chamber. So that's always hot. Yeah, it looks like some medications. We got a contraceptive, just shit like that.
Yeah, just odds and ends.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the same Stephanie, but there is a Stephanie Stifler.
No, that's like later on.
That's the girl's rules.
Yeah.
So hopefully not, Jim.
That girl would have been like 2 when this movie came out.
I think this is a good time to talk about proper condom technique.
Yeah. Don't use them.
Yeah, just don't.
Yeah, don't use them. Condoms are for pussies. Yeah. Not literally.
Like, what are you scared of?
There's nothing to be worried about.
You know, when you go to put on a condom and you put it on backwards, what we all do is like just do the trampoline, like, whoop, that's wrong, flip it, put it on.
Yeah.
If you go to put it on wrong at all, you're supposed to just throw that condom away. It compromises the condom when that happens.
Huh. Does it? Have you ever done that?
Then what? Throw it away after?
Yeah.
No, I just trampoline it and turn it around.
Yeah.
But that is like a thing.
In today's economy, you can't afford to do that.
Today's economy, you're flipping inside out, shaking off, and reusing it.
You're hanging on to it. You can get a couple use out of a condom if you take. I think they're dishwashable. Just throw them in the dishwasher.
Yeah, dishwasher. I mean, maybe even put it in with your laundry. It's fine.
Yeah, doing a load of condoms.
Yeah, doing a load of condoms. You got condoms? I'll wash them. But yeah, if you ever get that trampoline, actually, you're supposed to just throw that away because it compromises the integrity of the condom. Oh. Fun fact for you, so in case sex ed never touched anything.
Well, ours didn't.
No, showed us a bunch of warts on dicks.
Yeah, warts on dicks. I remember
they tried to scare us out of sex more than anything.
That's what schools do. Sex is evil. Sex is evil. If you have it, you'll die. That's sex ed.
Pretty much. I'm definitely like a proposal. Like, if you're going to do sex ed, just teach the proper way to have sex. Damn it. Whatever. Let's
show some porn. Like, honestly.
All right, let's get these caterpillars in the room. These eyebrows.
And here he is, Mr. Eugene Levy.
Yeah!
Jim's dad.
It up. God damn it.
Jim's dad.
Coming in with a brown bag.
Yeah, brown bag.
Is that how porn magazines used to be bought? They throw it in a brown bag for you?
Maybe. I mean, it used to be pretty taboo back in the day.
Because the only time we ever bought, I say anytime I ever bought porn magazines when we went to Lion's Den.
Yeah, it came in a black bag. Those come in a black bag.
Yeah, I guess they did try to keep it discreet in there, didn't they?
Well, yeah, it's pornography.
Yeah, you don't want children's. It's for kids.
I remember the Lion's Den in our town we grew up in going to like a renovation. So remember, it was like one of those trailers.
It was sketch.
Yeah, it was like a trailer, but it was turned away from the highway. And it was very like closed off. Like, you'd go around the other side of the trailer to get in, the opposite side of the highway. And then they did that renovation to it where it's like all open front with like big glass panes.
Yeah,
so you park up front.
I think that's something that changed for a lot of Lions Dens. They were just like, we're front facing. Fuck off.
Yeah, it makes it less seedy. Yeah, because I remember even talking to people in high school. Like when I turned 18, we went to the Lion's Den, and I'd be like, "Oh, I went to the Lion's Den." Everyone's like, "Whoa, what was it like in there?" Like people like dancing around.
Because you even thought you just felt like it was gonna be sticky.
Yeah, everything's gonna be sticky, but no, it's actually pretty clean.
Just like a Walmart for porn.
Yeah,
sex stuff. I mean, you need a nice place to go get that stuff.
Yeah, why not choose Lion's Den? Use discount code.
We don't have a discount code.
Go there and ask them if you can use discount code Cult Talk Net.
Yeah, ask them what the fuck's Cult Talk Net?
Yeah, get the conversation going.
So Jim's dad comes in.
Go and have a nice little father-son chat. Did you ever have a father-son chat?
I never did.
Neither did I.
Sex was always just there in our growing up. I knew about sex like at 4 or 5 years old. We were never a taboo like discussion about it. It was always very open.
We were never open about it. Never in my family. My dad had a daughter to worry about, so
well, look at that.
That's what he was worried about.
That's why you turned out gay. That's the answer.
He was worried about just making sure my sister didn't get knocked up.
That's fair.
Which maybe that's what your parents should
maybe. There's our we have a use case for both ways. If you're open about it, you have a girl gets knocked up at, how old was she? 17, 16? And your sister's still not pregnant. Like,
man, this is a slice of life podcast. We are just dishing out our personal information. Mike, what's your social security number?
It is 954.
Oh shit!
Fun fact about social security number. Never mind. I'm not doing it. I do have a fun fact about social security number. Let's move on.
No one fucking cares.
They don't care.
No one cares.
I care.
Just say it for your social security number podcast.
Think about social security numbers.
Yeah, welcome to Social Security Pod with Mike. We're going to be learning about the history of social security numbers. But I can't remember ever having a father-son chat with my dad, like where he was like, "Here's the birds and here's the bees," all that stuff. I think he was pretty much like, the schools will teach you that.
Hopefully,
yeah.
He was busy being a single dad.
Yeah, he's been being a single dad, making sure my sister didn't get knocked up. That was like his main concern.
And he did good.
He did good, yeah.
But he let his gay son slip through the cracks.
Yeah, let me see. He didn't. He had his back turned, and I was able to get gay.
Yeah, you got the gay.
Got the gay when he wasn't looking. Damn it! I would love to see what sex ed's like now in schools.
Oh God, does it exist?
Twitter, just go to Twitter. I think there's probably like scroll on Twitter. You'll figure it out. Yeah, I can't imagine. Ugh. But yeah, I never had the father-son chat. I wonder if I'm deprived of that. Do you feel like you're deprived of that? Like you should have? Was it a part of your childhood you missed out on?
I think it just avoid, because that's the thing. The talk like this only happens if it's not open. So because that's what makes it such an awkward thing like this. It's just so awkward. But like if you're open about it, it's not an awkward thing to talk about. You can ask real questions and stuff.
Yeah. I think my dad's seen me wandering around with, my ears pierced, my eyebrows pierced, and spiking my hair up. But he was like, I ain't got to worry about it. He's not.
He's like, are you gay, son?
Yeah. He was right. Yeah,
you weren't out yet, but little did he know.
I don't think I got to worry about him getting one knocked up.
So yeah, because you even see that throughout the series, like Jim actually starts coming to his dad with questions after they have this whole awkward thing, but the more open it gets, the more questions he has.
Now this chat is unique because he's got a brown bag.
Yeah, it's not just a chat.
And I brought some magazines. What magazines do we got here? First up, Perfect 10.
Oh, pause that.
Perfect 10. Can't read shit on the cover.
Because the pause menu went right in the way. There we go.
Natural. Now, from what I understand, I think Perfect 10, that's like more of a toned down one. I think it's more like a Playboy-esque. I only know Perfect 10 because of Superbad.
Oh, because he was going to do the website.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out what website to...
But let me look up Perfect 10 and see what's going on with it. Perfect 10.
Oh, you're going to bring up Perfect 10 live on the pod? You're going to sit right next to me looking at porn?
Yeah.
So this podcast evolved
to. Perfect 10 magazine, I guess.
I don't know.
I never. Yeah, Perfect 10 magazine. Perfect 10 was a monthly men's magazine.
Oh, that's classy.
That's monthly sexist. Men's. Why could it be for women too?
It could be.
It could be.
Some girls are into that.
Yeah.
I wonder if when Playboy will change their name.
They're out of print.
Really? Oh, R.I.P.
They were founded in.
Ladies and gentlemen, this goes out Perfect 10.
They were founded in 97, so just a couple years before this, actually.
Oh,
so
wow.
It was kind of like advertisement for them here.
Perfect 10. They went for it.
Well, I guess their print issue stopped in 2007. They must still have a website then.
Well, that's good.
Well, you can buy Perfect 10 magazine books on Amazon. Yeah. Look at that.
Well, there you go, kids. Go on Amazon.
Get your mommy and daddy's credit card. Go on Amazon, search Perfect 10 magazine.
Now, from what I understand, I think Perfect 10 was like kind of the tamer of it. So he's starting off with the tame one.
You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I won't do it this moment. I'm going to go back and look at these magazines, go see if I can find those exact issues.
Oh, yeah. You're going to do some research later.
I think it'd just be funny to have those exact issues.
You're going to buy some...
Get them framed and just have them up in my apartment? That would just be funny. Like, why do you have these? That's from American Pie.
That would be a good little piece of... you could be like, that's my you know,
Yeah, because the covers aren't bad. The covers are meant for like storefront. So
yeah, there you go.
that'd be funny.
You got some research to do.
Yeah, I gotta find out the.
So this is more of a Playboy. You know, it's focused on the breasts. You know, it's not as in depth. And you know, he's telling him that you can use those for foreplay. And here comes Hustler. Hustler, iconic magazine. Hustler is balls out insane because Hustler doesn't have a limit.
No, they're very much like, here, look at this pussy wide open.
Yeah, and I think they have like the piss and all that stuff, which here we go. We got a good shot of the opening of this. So let's see, we got bonus 16-page digest of Jackie O and 33 nude photos. Let's see here what we got. Something porn star, sexy.
Sex. Goodness. Tested.
It looked like to me it said sex kids tested. I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what
kids tested.
Hustler might not have lasted that long if they were. Let's see. It's a special anniversary edition. 24. Wow. That's good. You got a little special anniversary issue.
When was Hustler founded? And we found out when Perfect 10 was founded.
Yeah, Hustler was. I watched a documentary about it's like not Jackass, Big Brother, the magazine that kind of where Jackass began, and they talk a little about Hustler.
Hustler magazine, founded in 74.
Larry Flint.
So they're an OG right there.
There's a Larry Flint movie I never watched with Woody Harrelson. Never watched it. Hustler. What do we got next? See what she's doing there? Kind of looking right in your eyes, saying, "Hey, big boy. How you doing?"
He's funny. Eugene's good.
Yeah, Eugene is fantastic. Here we go. Shaved.
Hot sex calls on the back.
Oh man, you want to try some of those numbers?
No. Well, do we have a clear one?
What we got?
I
can read them. I have good eyes though. You have fucked eyes. Sensational phone sex panties. Parties. Lesbian liaisons.
I think it's panties.
What would you?
I don't see an R.
Yeah. Two tramps and you. Let's see. Lesbian liaison, female fantasy.
Let me just see if one of these numbers work. Just give me one.
Oh, geez. Here, ready?
Yep.
Okay.
1-800.
It's 800-856-3992.
No way this works, right?
No way it works. If it is, you gotta have a conversation for the pod.
Hi, sexy. I've been waiting for your call.
Jeez.
I've been lying here feeling horny.
Jeez.
Someone
It worked.
you to call.
Whoa.
Are you ready for some sex-filled, wild, and crazy?
Holy shit.
I want to give you the ultimate pleasure.
God damn.
Ooh, feel your warm, firm body touching my legs, my breasts. Oh, yeah,
Wow.
baby. Ooh, what are you waiting for? The hottest action is right here, where sexy girls will take it any way you want. Whatever your imagination.
Who is
we're
calling
up
these?
for it. Are you? If you're an experienced caller, enter your credit card number at any
There you go. Enter your credit card number,
Yeah, I
baby.
ain't doing it. But good Lord.
Go ahead, Mike. Put your credit card.
Just think if you're just in a raging boner state, you're like, God damn, I need to get this call. You have to sit through all that.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you're like, come on. Fuck.
Or
Trying to skip.
do you just get off to that part? You don't have to pay because you get off on just that girl at the beginning.
Yeah, like, well, you get past that and you still got to enter your number in and stuff.
If you're an experienced user, you just do your credit card.
How do these things stay open? How do they stay open?
Lonely simps, I guess.
Porn's free. It's everywhere.
No.
Yeah, we live in a time where porn has never been more accessible, for better or
you can
worse.
just slide through TikTok and accidentally find some stuff.
Twitter, go to Twitter.
Oh yeah, or even Reddit.
Gay Twitter is insane. I got to be careful. I'm like at work or at the dentist. Open up my Twitter.
But the good news is those numbers still work if you want to try them out.
Yeah, you can pause it 25 minutes and 30 seconds into American Pie. You can
get some
numbers. Right, call and put your credit card in and
that's too funny.
Have a hot sex party.
All right, let's get going with this. Going through these magazines.
Whoa. Yeah, this one here. Let's see here.
Shaves. I'm glad they give me the cover of each of these so I can actively find them later.
This is Slick and Nasty Toilet Girls.
I don't want that.
Shaved.
Damn, why Toilet Girls?
Temple of the Shaving Virgins.
What the fuck?
Hot head shave.
I don't.
And they're shaving each other on this pornography
hot head
magazine.
shave? They're shaving heads?
They're shaving
Are they
each other.
skinheads?
They're shaving each other's pussies with a straight edge.
Is that what they mean by head? Because head's typically a guy.
You have to have a license to use a straight edge razor. You cannot just use a straight edge razor. Are these girls licensed to be doing this?
Not a chance.
That's a good way to lose a clitoris.
That's probably not even shaving cream.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. It's probably just shaving cream.
What a weird thing. What would it be?
Because it would be like, I'm trying to think, like, because shaving cream wouldn't hold there like that, because shaving cream would start for the picture.
Whipped cream, probably.
It's probably just some kind of whipped cream or something that wouldn't melt away. Yeah. Maybe it might be shaving cream. I don't know.
Boy.
Hot head shave. I don't understand. And you can see right here where Jim's starting to, because we was listening to the commentary and he was talking about like how he was losing when Eugene Levy was going off here because he was just mostly like ad-libbing this stuff.
He looks at the vagina and he says it almost looks like a tropical plant of some sort.
And Jim just about lost it.
Yeah, he about goes at 25-47. He about loses. He does lose it. He does.
He gets a full laugh. He tries to keep it awkward.
Do you know what a clitoris is? Do you know what a clitoris is, Mike?
A what? A dinosaur?
This is where he gets mad. I've learned all about it in sex ed. You didn't learn about this in sex ed. Well, I've been in sex ed in the 90s.
Well, he went to a rich school, so maybe he did learn in sex ed.
Maybe. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe sex ed was better in richer schools.
Eugene Levy just trying to be the good dad. Just trying to be the good dad here and help his son out. Help him learn the ropes as it is. And he's just going to be nice. You want to leave these magazines here for you to peruse.
What's he care? I mean, guys, what's he care if his dad finds the condoms? I don't know.
Well, I think
first of all, why would he pick it up?
Why would you pick up the condom?
Because you can assume it was maybe used. Don't pick that up.
I would assume.
And he's like, well, better stay for the tube stock. That's right, I guess. I mean, like I his one stuck to his ass. Like, say at that point, Jim, say some shit.
Yeah.
Let your dad do like, hey, Dad, there's a condom on your ass. Because if he walks out there, then the mom sees it. You have to explain.
Oh, then there's gonna be a whole like affair scandal.
Yeah.
What are you using condoms for? I'm dried up. You don't have to use condoms on me.
Right.
Yeah, whole thing. Here we return back to two of our other virgins, which I'm not a virgin.
No,
not these guys.
No. If you thought that after the first two episodes, no.
Whoa.
How's your cider, Ty?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. We're meeting Finch here.
Still golfing.
Yeah, he's still golfing.
It's almost like
Finch and Kevin.
Because they said it was like something his dad came up with for him to be a golfer. And so, wonder what he would have been doing if he wasn't golfing. Like, what did they have planned for Finch to be doing otherwise?
I bet he would just be doing a lot of the shit he was doing in the first scene we met, where he's just sitting there reading and shit. Like that.
That'd be kind of lame.
Yeah, I like that he's being active. Him and Kevin. He's like. Kevin's a little confused because Finch is like very subtle with his plans. Like you saw earlier with the party, how his whole plan was to show up late.
Yeah, because girls love guys that show up late.
Yeah, and he's got another plan here. Kevin's like, your plan is to play golf, and Finch tells him, "There's a plan. Don't worry about it. But no matter what you hear about me, how small, how big, how outrageous, just go with it." He tells everyone, make sure you let everyone know that they cooperate. It's all part in the spirit of the pact.
And they're just like, what? He's like, just do this for me.
Yeah.
And he has to go take a shit.
Yeah, he's going to take a shit.
Finch doesn't take shits on campus.
Well, we know his shitting routine.
Yeah.
How'd that fell right in the conversation. That was
You're welcome.
Tied up this nice little callback. Yeah.
I seen it coming.
Finch does not shit in public. He has to go home. He's got 16 minutes round trip to go home, shit, and get back for class starts.
Is that counting the shit, the 16 minutes?
He might just be like a get and go kind of guy.
Maybe. Just gone.
Go.
And now we see the girls back here already whispering, looking at Finch.
Pointing at him. Yeah, here he goes. Hey, that's Paul Finch, right? Check out this Pepsi can. Remember those Pepsi cans? They all blue with the ice, like,
that is not what they are anymore, is it?
No, I love that, though. I remember that from the 90s so much. The, like, fake ice. It looks so refreshing.
You ever do the one-shoulder backpack carry?
Oh, yeah, that's the coolest way to do it.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah, when you have a Jan Sport backpack, which is a superior backpack, you always throw it over one shoulder.
I don't do the one shoulder backpack carry. It's bad. It's bad for your back.
You're not wearing a Jan Sport.
That's true.
That's the difference.
I carry a Dell.
Jan Sport is the superior backpack.
Jan Sport, official sponsor.
Official sponsor of American Pie Slices at Cult Talk Net. If you're not wearing a Jan Sport, you're a fucking nerd.
You're a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
That doesn't have sex.
It doesn't have sex. That should be their whole
we should write their next campaign.
Yeah, I'm sure. I don't think they advertise. We should maybe get on that. Hey guys.
We'll just start making Jan Sport advertisements.
Advertisements.
So she's sitting here asking Kevin, like, do you see like Finch in the locker room, right?
Yeah, you know that he's equipped.
Because that's what girls care about. That's all they care about.
That's what they care about.
If a guy has a huge cock.
Wow. Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have this is the first time penis size is ever brought up it's by a woman. The guys don't care about that.
No, she's very
superficial.
She's very intrigued with the idea of Finch having a giant penis. There it is. Paul Finch, hung legend. Jim Levinson, hung legend.
Maybe that's what brought all these guys together. They're all just hung.
Man, there's something in the water in Michigan.
Let's go.
I wish I was born in Michigan.
OH.
Yeah.
All right, we got Kevin's room. Look at
Kevin's room. Oh yeah, let's see here. Kevin's room, baby. Kevin's room. Let's fucking go. All right, here we are. Paused it. Yeah. All right, so what we got here? Oh, he's got a record player. Cassette, CD. So he's got a CD rack. I wish I could see his CDs.
His shoes are a mess.
Yeah.
He just kicked him off like a degenerate. He has one of do you ever have one of those safes that he has on the bottom shelf of his bedside table?
The little fake safes.
Yeah, little fake safes. Do you ever have one of those?
Yeah. You can pull them open, right?
Yeah, you can just yank them open. Or what you did is you just pulled out, you kept spinning it until it finally pulled out.
Okay.
But yeah, I used to have one of those.
Very clean room. The decor, very like vacation home decor in both he and Jim's rooms. I don't know, like did he like random pick? Did he pick those out? Was he like, hey, I would like a framed picture of a button-up shirt with fish on it? You know, like where did that come from?
Maybe it's like, nope, I don't have an answer. Why the fuck would Kevin want that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at least Jim has the generic baseball poster.
It's like you're gonna go all out for this shirt with the fish on it and the little beach shirt, I assuming, but then have this sagging ass poster that's hung up by thumbtacks.
Well, I think that's the wall there. He must be he's an attic room. He has like an attic room, I'm sure. Like, you know.
Yeah, because that's probably what those doors are right there by his bed. Just goes into the attic.
He's got a very
space, I guess.
He's got a very old stereo system, old car. Kevin kind of is like an older spirit kind of guy. I mean, he's like seems more mature than everything. He's got a nice CD collection. I'd like
is that a picture of Vicky by his bed?
Possibly. Can't really get a good eye on it.
Now you got a little statue, a little bust there.
Statue. He's got a phone in his room, which that's
model
pretty cool.
car. I wonder if he built model cars.
I was thinking it was like a toy car. I don't know.
Probably his toy car.
And here we're introduced to Kevin's brother. What's his brother's name? Do you know his brother's name?
Fuck, I know we do.
God, I don't remember his fucking brother's name.
I guess we'll see when the caption comes up.
Played by Casey Affleck, who I always forgets in this movie.
Yeah, he is like a hidden, like he's just there. Like
He's just there. That's around the time.
That's what I wanted to check is when Good Will Hunting came out.
I'm sure it was 98 or 99.
I just wonder if this came because he was in Good Will Hunting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He was one of the friends. He's the one that got bullied around.
97.
Okay, so this
just a couple years before this. So he's on the map.
Yeah.
Probably one of our other like notable actors of the time in this film. Not probably not Eugene Levy.
I don't know. He didn't get notable till like later. I don't know.
You don't think?
No, I mean I didn't know who he was until
I guess he was just you never watched Good Will Hunting until way later.
Yeah, true.
I don't know if we know his name right off, but he's calling his brother.
Yeah, which we see this happen in American Pie 2. I don't think it happens in Wedding. I don't think it happens in Reunion.
I don't
either.
remember it happening in Wedding.
Yeah, but I know it happens.
I wish they would have kept the theme going though.
Yeah, he calls him and he's like, "Hey, I need your help getting Vicky to orgasm." And Kevin's brother, good dude. I mean,
trying to spicy tuna roll.
Yeah,
the fuck is that?
He's a good dude because he's. From what we know, he's a rich. He's doing very well for himself.
Yeah, he's some kind of business, but we don't know exactly how old he is. Probably fresh out of college, I guess.
Probably he's an alpha. He's straight alpha energy.
Alpha energy.
Traveling, got a cell phone in the 90s. This dude is a fucking alpha, man. Don't be a beta. Be an alpha.
And we found out there's like a couple of deleted episodes. Well,
there's a deleted scene with him. He got introduced much earlier. Apparently, he was going to be introduced earlier in the film before they even go to the first party. Basically for the same reason. Kevin calls him.
He was in the deleted scene. He was asking how to get laid. Like
how to get laid. And his brother blows him off because he's just wanting to get laid. He's not going to help him just be an idiot. And we also learn about their father. And he's like, I can't ask my dad. I can't ask dad. Oh yeah, it's super easy. Just look in the phone book under ASSHOLE. And so we know they don't have a good relationship with their dad. So they're raised by a single mother, I'm assuming, or a stepfather.
Yeah, I imagine they cut that out because it's unnecessary. But it's also like we don't know anything about Kevin's parents.
No, Yeah, so and even in that scene, he's driving like a pretty nice bitchin' convertible.
Yeah, just like a downtown
driving around
somewhere.
L.A. It's like California. So yeah, his brother doing very well, and he's very admirable because he tells her, like, "Are you introduced just to get this girl in bed?" And Kevin tells him, "No, I want to return the favor," and that's all his brother needed to hear. So he imparts on him the knowledge.
The fuck is his brother's name? I was hoping to come up on this subtitle there.
He imparts his knowledge of the Bible, aka the Book of Love, a sex manual that a couple guys brought back from Amsterdam and has been passed around each year, and every student adds a little something different to it.
Tom Myers.
Tom. So also, I think Kevin's last name is Myers.
And then we get the book, the Bible.
Yeah, you get to use it. You add a secret, and you got to return it by the end of the year. That's the rule with the book, and it is just a tome of sexual knowledge passed down from guy to guy.
And then we cut to.
Yep.
Or did you want to go back to the
Meeting
library?
Oz.
You want to go back to the library for look like a library?
We need to go back to the library.
It's a library. You just pull it out the bottom shelf, and there's the Bible.
Here we are. We're meeting Oz. We're back at Oz, and he's still trying hard in the band, in the choir, trying to get in with the choir people.
And this is really all them singing too. They said in the commentary.
Yeah. Pretty good looking cast here. We got MILF guy number 2 is part of the choir, not MILF guy number 1. Guess 2's got all the talent. And we also got the random other handsome white guy in the choir.
What else was he in? He's been in other things.
I have no fucking clue. He is. I couldn't even. This guy looks like Paul Walker and every white guy I ever seen in a 90s movie. I don't know how I'd even place him anywhere.
I'll find him.
And he has a whole little side story we kind of get hints at in this episode that he might be an adversary to Oz. Oz is encroaching on his territory. Damn Oz. What's his name?
I found him. His
right,
name. Oh, Eric Lawrence Lively was born Lawrence Brown, 81, Atlanta, Georgia. What else was he in? He was in Butterfly Effect 2. He was also in the TV series So Weird. Did you ever watch that?
I did watch So Weird, yeah.
I bet you did.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one. He's also known for something called Speak, American Pie. He was in Medea's Christmas. 2013. Covert Affairs. Nothing I really thought I'd know him from. Because I never watched Butterfly Effect 2.
Near, I I wasn't a big fan of the first one.
Sex and Breakfast, Uprising, So Weird. Yeah, no. I think he was like, was he like one of the main people in So Weird?
What was it?
Yeah, he was like in 50 episodes. He was Carrie Bell. That's what I was just thinking. Like, was he like one of the brothers or something? No, he wasn't that brother. No, that's not him. Is that him? That's not him.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he was in 50 episodes though. Strange. But yeah, I thought he looked familiar. So anyway, and then there's
me.
Hey.
We got a person of color in this. There's a couple in this. There's a couple people of color.
There was more people of color than I thought there was in American Pie.
Kudos to them. Oz is a scat man. Scooby Doo bop.
You're not a scat man.
Scat man.
I'm a scat man. Go. Who was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, some rock band.
Yeah, I don't even fucking know.
But look at this guy. He's sitting here just laughing like this fucking douche.
He has
nerd.
no idea that his turf has been fully infiltrated.
Yeah, magic.
Oh yeah, so good.
What was that? The teacher says, or the coach, I guess, technically, right?
I mean,
they're all go computer. Would you call it a coach at this point?
I have no idea. He says, it came from the heart. Came from the heart. And state competitions are a few weeks away, so they already remember that. And Oz,
that guy is defeated.
Oh, he is. He's so pissed. He's like, God damn.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I'm the hot white guy in this class.
I'm trying to pwn all these girls before I graduate.
And what's her name? God, I forget her name.
I think she introduced herself here, don't she?
Heather,
yeah.
Heather, yeah. She is very impressed.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra thing going on there. And he gets probably one of the...
You know what? I don't know how much you know about Frank Sinatra, but he's kind of a badass.
This is so cringy. Music is so expressive.
She's like, fucking what?
Yeah.
I agree, but what the fuck, my guy?
Yeah, you say I'm a one-dimensional guy.
All those trophies in the back were fake, weren't they?
Yeah. Oh, he's just a kick-ass lacrosse player. I like that self-gratifying humor. It's like, oh, everyone's like, oh, you're so fucking good at sports. That's all people think.
I'm also good. He does.
Yeah, self-gratifying.
He's like, yeah,
humor.
I also got this.
Yeah.
You know, while you're objectifying me, that's also what I
Yeah.
But all those trophies are in the back were fake. Is that what they said?
No, they're all real.
They're all real trophies.
Yeah,
for this.
they filmed this. They filmed this in a real high school auditorium, and or whatever you call this.
Yeah.
This thing, and the group that this was at this school won all those trophies somewhere in California.
Nice.
Well, they filmed all the interiors. Yep.
So get this cute back and forth between these two. They're little. Do you think he was aiming for her, or is he just aiming for the first one to talk to him?
I think he was just aiming for the first one. Now here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The scene. This movie is called American Pie for a reason.
No, it should have been called American Fruit. All that fruit back there.
Yeah, Jim enters his kitchen. Nice kitchen, by the way. Very nice kitchen.
Class, of course.
A lot of fucking counter space. So goddamn jealous. You could be prepping, cooking, setting stuff to cool. God damn, what a nice fucking...
I'm not a cooker, so I don't...
Man, look at that fucking copper. God damn.
God damn, there's some hot copper.
Take that fucking copper pot. Get yourself about $15 off that shit. God damn.
The only thing I don't like in this kitchen is the fucking wooden cabinets. I don't know why.
I like the countertops. Nice tiled.
What is the wallpaper? Is that like
trees and houses?
Is that what it is?
Tombstones? A graveyard?
I don't. It look like trees.
Halloween? Do they do seasonal wallpaper in this house? They're so fucking loaded.
Do you leave pots on your stove like they do?
No. Let me make sure I don't have it on there so I'm like a fucking asshole.
It's an audio podcast. Nobody'd ever know.
Yeah, I don't. I imagine they got, they got tea and kettle in the water.
Yeah, I guess the idea is that this pie is fresh also because there's like a note left.
Yeah, I think
what's the note say? Go ahead and get forward a little bit.
Oh, hang on. Talk about that fruit there. You caught your eye there. There's a basket of fruit.
Just a giant-ass basket of fruit.
Like, that shit's going bad in like 3 days.
You're hoping it's fake, right? You're thinking it's just decorative, but no way it's decorative sitting there.
And why would they have that much decorative fruit? Like, a decorative fruit bowl is like a couple apples and a banana kind of thing. Like, oh, look at this accent color. Now, that is a fucking bushel of fruit, and it's going bad. Like, it's going to be going bad in like a couple days.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way. But she's making apple pie. Does she make a pie a day? Maybe that's her thing. She makes a pie every day.
You know what?
That's the fruit after she used apples to make the pie. There was more apples in that basket before the scene.
I mean, yeah, there's just a lot of bananas in there now.
Yeah, I see some apples, some oranges. Man, yeah. Got a lot of fruit. I guess a healthy family.
You know what? You look at this stove. If I had a stove like that today, I'm like, this is fucking trash. But now it's like, at the time, that was like top of the line type stuff right there.
Yeah. Man, a lot of counter space. Jim, apple, your favorite. I'll be home late. Enjoy.
You see
Mom.
that?
What?
You see that?
What?
Go ahead and catch it. Read it again.
Jim, apple, your favorite. I'll be home late. Enjoy, Mom.
You are favorite?
Oh, it is wrong. Yeah.
They typoed it. Those bitches.
I'm an engineer. I'm not a fucking speller.
I don't know words. Yeah, they did a apostrophe re your. You are favorite.
Fucking.
Maybe she's just saying he is the favorite. It's the only child.
Man, what a nice looking pie though. Really good looking pie. They got it from Costco, we hear, and they bought 8. They only used 5.
I'll be home late. Is she cheating on Jim's dad?
What does she do?
What is she doing? Why is she gonna be home late?
They both have to have pretty good jobs, so
maybe.
What is the 90s? I don't know.
Something tells me they're swingers.
Man,
I don't know why.
Jim's getting the idea here. He's like, apple feels like warm apple pie, as Oz said.
Who was coaching him off to the side through like the thoughts he goes through?
I don't remember.
They were talking about in the commentary, like, yeah, just right there, just tell him what he's thinking, and he delivered it very. He does. To be fair, yeah, go ahead, push play there so we can see that. Because he's sitting here looking at this pie, and
God, it's a good looking pie.
He's like, let me give it a finger. Let's see how hot it is first. You're like, oh,
that's smart.
That is smart. Before you just go balls deep into something, check how warm it is.
It must. Is that what it feels like, Mike? Is that second base?
So here's the thing. How did the guys even know? Did they go around, like Oz told him that? He's like, feels like warm apple pie.
I think it might be just like a figure of speech. Like,
I guess.
American as apple pie. Getting laid is as American as apple pie.
Yeah, she's like, do you go around fingering an apple pie just to see? Like, let me compare this to something.
I feel like it was just a turn of phrase, and Jim was just like, oh, it must be fucking serious.
Must be real.
But although the mom is late,
Dad is not.
And Dad is going.
What's that car he's driving? That Lincoln?
Fuck, I don't know cars. A red one. He's driving a red one.
I think it looked like some kind of old Lincoln.
Driving a 4-door red one.
Hey, if we know what kind of car that is, we have an idea of their. They don't have a garage?
damn, he's got one of those 4-door red cars. Fuck. These motherfuckers make bank.
I like to think they have a garage though, right? Why is he parking on the street?
Yeah, maybe they have like a bunch of shit in the garage. And they probably got a lot of things. Mower in there.
I need to look up what kind of car this is. Hold on. God damn it. I need to know how rich Jim's dad is because it's never covered anywhere. I'm looking
It's like a Lincoln or something. Some like middle class white car. There's a website you can go on. It's like IMDb. I think it's like IMCB. It's the International Movie Car Database.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
And you can look up a movie and it'll tell you what cars
I did as much searching as I care to do.
Hang on. Cars in American Pie, 1999. IMCDB. He is driving.
I didn't know that was a website.
Yeah, he is driving.
How do you know about this website, first of all?
I like movies. He is driving a 1992 Chevrolet Caprice.
Chevy Caprice.
So it's 7 years old by the time this movie came out. It's not a new car. He's getting some use out of it. So there you go, Mike. I solved it for you.
Chevy Caprice?
1992 Chevrolet Caprice.
It's like no way. $60,000. That's how much it's worth now.
It was the 90s. $60,000 is a lot different than it is now.
It's worth $20,000 now.
See here, we got a picture of their we got a shot of their fridge. What we got on the fridge? We got a nice picture of Jim in front of the school. What we got here? Some tickets. So those are tickets.
The car's mid.
No, those ain't tickets. So like one says 1954. The other says 1983. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck those are.
Is it not a ticket?
No, and 1945, 1988. What tickets say? They're not tickets. I don't think they are. They're magnets of some kind.
Picture Jim.
Picture some Indian person?
Is that an electric bill or something they have hung up there, I guess?
It's a business reply mail. So it's an Indian person there.
Yeah, I don't know who the Indian person is. I don't know if they're Indian necessarily.
I wouldn't think so. I think they're Jewish.
Well, I mean, the person picture, I'm not 100% sure they're Indian.
Right. And in bursts, Dad!
And just,
whoa, Jim is he is just fucking this pie. There's no way else you can put it. He is fucking that pie.
And see, because you and I were trying to find it. I was sure there was like a shot of instead of him being on top of the counter like this.
I swear I've seen
he was standing with it and fucking. Is it just a later movie that it happened in?
He doesn't fuck pies in every movie.
Did he do it in part 2 for some reason?
No, part 2, the big scene is the super glue. Part 3, it's the shaving scene. Don't know what it is in part 4. But yeah, he doesn't fuck a pie in multiple movies. What would be crazy about was like the thing like, shit, how do we make Jim fuck a pie in this one?
Just something keeps going back to.
What's the scenario? We're doing a second American Pie. Well, how are we going to fuck a pie this time? God damn it. And it's like all 4 movies have like some overly explained scene of him fucking pies.
But at least to that point, like if you're going to fuck this pie, okay, so
I feel like what you want to do, you want to lay it on the counter. You want to be standing up and you're putting your dick horizontal into it.
Why do it in the kitchen at all? You are not going to leave this pie here for your father to be able to eat later. No one else is eating this.
There'd be crumbs everywhere if you take it to the bedroom. Maybe why is all these pie crumbs in your bed?
But even if he's expecting his father not to come home, all these windows, anyone could kind of walk by and look in. Why is this happening on top of a kitchen counter? Why is it happening in the kitchen at all?
I guess the best place would be like a bathroom. Throw it on the sink.
Bathroom sink. I mean, just
throw it on the sink. Have your way with that dirty little pie.
Because the thing we miss is where he gets up and mounts this thing. So we missed that.
Yeah, his technique is just weird. So he pulls down his pants. It's not even all the way either. He's getting pie on his pants.
Yeah, it's just
and his shirt. Like this is definitely an activity you guys strip down for. You got to commit.
And go somewhere else with it.
Because your mom or whoever does your laundry, because it's like they're middle class, they don't do their own laundry. The mom does it.
Right.
She's like, why is there pie filling literally all over the front of your clothes?
Just so strange. So strange.
He is just fucking pounding that pie.
He has to be.
His dick is touching is stuck to his belly button right now.
Yeah, because you're definitely have like that tucked up in going through the pie kind of thing. Like we can all imagine how this is actually going. Anyone that has a penis and has stuck it anywhere, they know how this is turning out.
It's not what it looks like though.
What does it look like, Jim? What does it look? What is it?
I love the smash cut right to the remains of the pie. It is.
It would have been funny to, obviously it wouldn't work for a film, but just been funny to see the awkwardness of them cleaning it and piling it into the pan.
Yeah.
Just them doing it together or something.
Oh shit! God, it's just, he destroyed the pie. They're not having pie for dinner. Well, let's tell your mother. He's wearing the same clothes too. He looks like he's so shamed. Man, his dad though, so understanding. Just such a cool dad.
He knows his son's going through it. Like, just son, you're going to figure it out. But God damn it, just thank God your mother wasn't here.
Here
All
we
right,
go. Look at the
pause
book
that.
of love. Yeah, know your enemy. There is no way you could ever hope to compete with this, and it's a vibrator. So use it to your.
That's a '90s vibrator too. At that,
use it to your advantage. If used correct, a woman may not know who is responsible for her pleasure. Never leave her alone with one.
just be a partner with it.
Yeah,
Don't
you gotta watch out. Got some positions.
Does he
here.
flip like 3 pages?
It's like they're all just like stuck together and stuff.
Gross.
Like,
So what we got here? We have
female dominant, very popular. That's the old cowgirl. You got the standard missionary, a variant of the standard missionary.
This one top left. That was a variation of the standard.
Yeah, that's where you got their legs bent back.
My favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm a doggy style guy.
Yeah, doggy style is good too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he was in the book Doggy Style, my favorite.
But like, if you do kind of this thing, but off the edge of the bed, you get on the edge of the bed, you have them on the edge, and you're standing. Awesome. Female dominant, very popular for them.
Yeah,
I'm okay with it.
Magic. Here it is. Caution, not for the faint. Are you sure you can handle this? Home of the famous tongue tornado.
I like how they did the tornado off of.
Yeah, very, very good.
A bunch of artsy
design,
guys that did this. Yeah.
Picture of.
You know what? They were getting, whoever was making this wasn't getting laid.
Here's Oz kicking ass at lacrosse, like everyone always fucking says, I'm
a kick-ass lacrosse player, I know.
There goes Oz fucking being the best at lacrosse, scoring a goal, ending the game, winning the game for the team. Chris Ostriker. It's a good name.
That jump right there. You're like, I think that was Stifler jumping in. He just lands on top of
and look who came to watch. Heather came to watch.
Aw.
Wow, this is cute. Yeah, we got a little. This is very progressive little thing here. Something you don't see a lot. You kicked butt, she said. What a weird thing to say.
Well, she's a prissy, quiet girl,
He says you can call her Oz. You can call me Oz. Yeah, he won't tell her his middle name. That's cute.
The interaction with these two is very much just like cutesy.
Yeah, I love this couple. Like, I really do. I love this.
I don't long to be this couple, but I get it. I get anyone that does want it.
I think they're pretty cute together. Here comes fucking Stifler.
This guy sucked ass.
Yeah, he calls her choir chick. I love how Stifler, like, he just calls girls like what they are. They're like, oh, you're a band girl, choir girl, oh, you're a lunchroom girl.
He's just, you're that one. That's where I know.
And Heather asks her, ask Oz. He has a date for prom. She asks Oz to prom.
Progressive. Especially for 99.
Yeah. Oz puts Stifler in his place for being insensitive.
I remember.
And he reminds him, my cottage, prom on Lake Michigan.
You remember how you had to ask your prom date to prom?
Oh, yeah. How'd you text her?
Well, you typed it up.
Yeah.
I need you to push send on this.
What a weird thing. High school is not as important as you think it is.
Oh, God.
If you're in high school, Jesus Christ.
It almost might as well not happen.
No, it really, if you remember shit from high school and you're like,
Jesus, your life didn't turn out great.
Your life's going to go a lot better if you just move past high school. I'll tell you that much. Because I was a fucking loser in high school. But I thought it was cool. People thought I was cool.
Yeah, we were cool enough.
Yeah, I got by.
We did well enough where we didn't, I don't think either of us walked out of school traumatized.
No, we were very popular. I just look back now, I'm like, Jesus Christ, how the fuck was I popular? Jeez.
Fucking, yeah. Nope.
Now, do you think here we get Heather, very quick turn. Do you think this is overreaction?
Yeah, because he just agreed to go to prom with her. Like, that'd be great. She's walking away.
Oz moves back to the lacrosse guys, and Stifler gives him the old thing, and nut, you little horn dog, and does the
what they call it?
Smack me, I'm a dirty bitch. Spank me, I'm a dirty bitch dance.
Hit that high C, baby.
Yeah, does the old thing. And Oz is very, like he even looks like he's like, He looks very disapproving.
But he gives a 5.
A very reluctant high five. It's like yeah. And she fucking freaks out. She's pretty pissed. Now Kevin, as Oz is encountering problems, Kevin is trying to fix his problems. He's trying to apologize and get himself out of the doghouse because they got prom coming up. Total shithead, he calls himself.
You could tell this is like the making up is what this is. Like,
they're making up.
And she smiles. She just told like, yeah, you're shit. I mean, you sent me flowers. You've been through it. You know?
And he's got something else for Vicky. The old famous tongue tornado.
Not for the faint of heart.
Do that douche thing.
You know nothing of the struggle of tonguing a female.
I know different struggles with tongues, so
the penis is easy.
It's not penis. All right.
All buttholes are easy. Girls like their asshole licked too. It's a whole thing. Maybe that's part of the tongue tornado, actually.
Maybe.
We don't actually see. Do we see?
Yeah, right here. We're going to see it. He's telling her, like, shut up, your parents will start. And again, she doesn't have locks on her fucking door either.
None of them have locks on her door.
Maybe it's for the better. You see
that's how you keep your kids from having sex.
Not really, but yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
A little bit of it. I don't know if we will see it. Yeah, tongue tornado. God, I can't fucking see it. If I can't see it, you can't see it.
Is that a warning?
Yeah, I got a warning on there. I'm sure we get a better shot of it, right? Ah, there we go. There we go. The famous tongue tornado warning. This is not for the squeamish. After or those who are not what the hell is that? To do the deed.
Ready. I think that's
ready to do the deed.
We're getting the cue and so ready to do the deed.
I guarantee I cannot read this. I guarantee that if done correctly, this will drive any girl wild.
Yeah, it's all in cursive, so it makes it even harder.
And it's like sloppy cursive.
Yeah.
Can you read that? It looks like it just turns to gibberish.
Encourage. What the fuck?
I also encourage you to the motions that. God, I cannot read it. You must move your tongue in a circular yet darting motion. Try that, boys and girls. Try that. Circular.
I like.
Darting.
Yeah, he's got like it shows like the tongue motion, but it's also I like the graphic because you got figure 1, you got figure 2. Figure 2 is also like move your head also.
Yeah, also move your head. So I mean, it's got all the details in there.
So maybe it's not for the butthole. All right. That was like what we're getting to. Like maybe it's for the ass also. Like kind of tornadoing between the two.
She's loving it. Was she an honor student? She was creative writing.
Is that what that was?
Writing, yeah.
Oh yeah, because she goes like work for a newspaper or something.
Yeah.
Actually, don't she?
And her dad, dinner's almost ready. Mom tells her dad, "Go get Vicky." Dad walks up, and luckily, just right time. She's coming.
I'm coming.
She's coming. That's all Daddy's here. All right, well, fun.
Look at that crack in the door seal there.
Oblivious.
See that crack in the door seal?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Gotta get that fixed, upper middle class.
Yeah. Can't let the guys at the office see that.
Oh, we just leave that scene then,
don't we? Always leave that scene, yeah. Kind of a weird transition.
Yeah, it's like just a kind of like, and we're done here.
And we cut to Jim leaving his room. Yeah, that's kind of weird. He leaves his room, and there his dad is just outside his door looking at a nice family portrait of the three of them, the Levensteins. Very, very cheesy family 90s picture. They have goofy smiles, mom in the middle.
They took that picture the same day they did the pie scene.
That's fantastic. Tells, and basically what this scene is old dad, he's just trying.
Just making sure his son's not going to masturbate for the rest of his life.
Make sure that, he's looking to move on. Yeah, he's not just going to stroke the salami or pounding the old pud.
Do you just plan to fuck pies all your life?
Basically, that's what he's trying to get. He's trying to understand that.
And then he's he goes on about talking about masturbating is healthy. He's like, I used to masturbate in my day. Then he talks about his uncle, like Jim's uncle. Like, why do you know this about your brother?
They have a pretty good relationship, I guess. They're just, hey, what's up, Mort? Oh, just jerking off for the 15th time today. Oh, still at that, huh?
Way to go, Mort. I'm proud of you.
You basically want to see, you want a partner for sex. You don't want to just be fucking pies your whole life. And he's very relieved. Very relieved that,
Is there anyone you have a close contact with about your masturbating cycles?
No. Well,
let's start that. We'll start texting each other.
Here we are.
Each time we masturbate.
Here we are, one of the only classes is a writing class.
Pre-write, compose, evaluate, revise, edit, publish.
Yep.
The writing process. A writing process, anyway.
Kevin's telling about the tongue tornado. you get kind of dizzy. Your tongue doesn't cramp, but you get kind of dizzy.
I can see that if you're jerking your head back and forth like that.
Yeah, and they're sure she's probably going. She's ready probably DTF soon at this point.
Oh, Michelle.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're saying that's amazing. She's probably ready to fuck.
And you know what we learned from Michelle later? She's probably hearing this. She's thinking, was she thinking of disgusting, or was she thinking that's hot? Because she is a nympho. We eventually find out.
Yeah, and that's what I like is she's just here. She's here. You wouldn't remember her because last time we seen her really was at the beginning with the party where she got shut out of the party. But she's here in the background.
Look at this intense stare Jim's giving her, though.
Oh yeah.
Golly.
Well, she's butting in their conversation.
Well, to be fair, they're talking loud around other people.
Yep. Class is dismissed.
And she just leaves with her flute.
Well, I like how they keep her in there. Shermanator, still questing for the Holy Grail. Shermanator.
There's Nadia.
Who Jim is just...
Checked her out on the way out right there. That was good continuity to do, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, now they're talking about Finch having a reputation.
The bag that Jim's carrying looks like a bag you would carry with all that shit on it.
All that stuff. What do you mean all that stuff on it?
Well, go back. You'll see.
I'll take your word for it. What would it have on it? Just
like a bunch of like pins. It has some dangly things. It just had a lot of decorative one for
I like
a bag.
to accessorize.
Yeah.
It's a JanSport. Better be a JanSport.
It's not a JanSport. I'm sorry.
Maybe one of the premium JanSports. Custom JanSport.
But now Kevin just introduced to the guys that Finch has this thing going where there's a bunch of like awesome rumors going around about him. Like
Nadia and introduce him. She needs help studying for world history. Got a big test coming up.
Jim, you're good at world history, yes?
Yeah, I want you to help him with his studies. And this is Jim's in. This is in. He's got his in. How about Kim by tomorrow? She's got ballet practice, but that's okay. She'll just change at his house afterwards.
Which is not that hot. I've had girls come to my place to change or whatever. It's like, it's not that hot.
That is equivalent to getting laid, according to these guys. Ooh, yeah. I mean, Kevin and Oz are fucking amped. I
guess it's a step in the direction, and so be it.
Speaking of Oz, it's where he's about to have his heart crushed. Heather is pissed off. She saw everything. She saw him give Stifler a high five.
Reluctantly.
And she uninvites him to prom.
Can you do that? Can you revoke your prom invitation?
I don't know.
Besides that, he doesn't need her to go to prom. Also, she
calls him a jerk. Yeah, poor guy. He got.
It's probably a slight overreaction. I'll give you that.
I feel like it was a little, I don't know. Maybe she could be like, hey, what was that all about?
I mean, to be fair, we don't really have any tension going on in this film. It's just these kids trying to get laid until that moment.
Now that's where Jim lets everyone know that this Eastern European chick's will be naked in his room, which, oh yeah, baby. And that's where the idea comes. What am I going to do? Broadcast the internet?
Can you do that? What?
That's where they devise the plan. They're going to sure as fuck try.
Which don't do this, kids.
No, don't do this. This is very sleazy behavior.
And of course, Stifler is encouraging, like, grow some fucking balls, man. Show me her tits.
Yeah, this is sleazy. But hey, they're going to set up a private link, and they'll be able to watch this pay-per-view. Going to get to watch Nadia get naked. Cut to choir class. And
yeah, if we're talking about overreactions, I think he overreacts.
Oh, he is devastated.
It's like probably one of the other girls would have asked you out, my dude, or you could have asked them and it'd been fine. But he is just full in depressed mode. Just sitting there watching her sing, and yeah, he's fucking feeling it. But the big competition's coming up Saturday, and they need someone to do a duet with Heather. And Oz, he's right on it. Breaks the other white guy's heart.
Oh man,
he's like, I'm the white guy with good hair.
Dick.
I'm taller, guys. Just gets pissed. I still love that side story. Like if you're paying attention to it, it's a funny side story in this film. Because I think they said they were born that out of because they just wanted something more to be going on in those scenes.
Oh, and here we go. That's it. That's it for our show.
Bye.
Yeah, and we're out.
I know we have reached it. We reached to the point where we're going to get into our next episode, which is
next episode is going to be a big one. Next episode, we are going to be we're doing one scene next episode.
Just one
scene. We are doing a big one. We know the pie scene is a pretty infamous scene from the movie.
It's a good one to go over.
It's a good one, but the more controversial scene of the movie, that would be scene number 11. Nadia on the net. We're going to be deep diving into that one scene.
But before we get there, let's talk about what we just seen through all this.
Yeah.
So, Tyler, there was 4 chapters we went through, but there's not a lot of meat there this time.
Not a lot of meat, but I mean, there's some pretty important stuff. We got the infamous pie fucking scene. We got the Book of Love. We're getting to see more of, we're a lot of seeds being planted. We got Heather and Oz. We got Kevin getting Vicky back, using the Book of Love. Finch spreading the rumors around the school. And of course, Jim getting the opportunity to have Nadia to himself.
That's interesting. We had one conflict in between Kevin and Vicky just for the Oz and Heather one to begin.
Yeah.
We get to see the conclusion of both of those before prom.
Yeah,
or spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. We'll have to stick around for a couple episodes for that one. But yeah, the next episode's going to be a pretty good one, I feel like. I mean, there's a lot of shit that happens in that scene.
Yeah, this whole episode, these 4 sections, just getting us to the next section.
Yeah.
Really, because even if you think about the pie scene, it has no relevance to anything else.
It's just one of those Jim situations. Jim just cannot not get himself in a situation, and this is one of those crazy situations that only Jim can get himself into.
Even the talks with the dad doesn't really push us forward.
It isn't. It was a very Jim's dad heavy episode, which that's always good. Jim's dad is fantastic. It's just the best movie dad. Yeah,
our biggest pushes and plot here would be just Vicky and Kevin making up, and then just Oz and Heather going through what they're going through now.
Yep.
That was our biggest plot pushes throughout this episode.
Michael, what was your favorite part of this episode?
Just trying to understand why Jim's fucking a pie on a kitchen tape. I don't understand.
It doesn't make the logistics aren't there.
Yeah, even if you go take it, if he did everything we said, take it to a different place, maybe the bathroom, somewhere where it's fine, take your clothes off, you're still fucking a pie inside a pan. We said early on, you're better off to fucking a McDonald's pie.
Or just to jerk off.
Just go get your petroleum jelly and jerk off.
Why overcomplicate it?
He wanted to know what a vagina felt like.
You think he used a condom? You think he?
God damn it!
Do you think he tried a condom on it?
I hope he did.
Just test it out,
That would have been so great just to see him do it wrong too. They
figure out how this works.
To show him getting a condom, he just rips it out, doesn't put it on right, doesn't roll it on, just does a whip out, then tries to put it on. Oh God! You know what? Just because we have nothing to go against it, I'm saying he used a condom from now on. He used a condom on the pie.
I mean, he's very curious how they work, man. Why not just give it a shot?
He didn't want to catch an STD. It's fine. Or STI these days, I guess.
Well, I mean, if he can use a condom, he could still eat the pie afterwards.
But I also like seeing the subtlety. Don't eat the pie even after fucking with a condom. But I even like the subtlety we get with Michelle, just seeing her there, just again, she's just there.
Yeah, I like that. Man, some of the stuff I liked about this episode, the pie scene. I mean, God, that's such a good. Anytime we get to see Jim's dad on screen, it's just such a warm. It's just a good character. Eugene Levy kills it as Mr. Levinstein. He just kills that character.
Now, I say it is something they talked about in the commentary, which I always found kind of strange that they passed it through too, is where Kevin's eating out Vicky, doing the tongue tornado. That is strange they was able to push that and still be rated R.
Yeah,
that's a pretty for what's going on. It's a pretty intense scene for an R rating, even that could easily push them to NC-17.
Right. We know that these characters are supposed to be high schoolers. That's kind of the crazy thing too, is even though they're not underage, they're depicting underage, people. I don't know. I like the use of the "I'm coming" though. That's pretty clever.
Right.
Her fucking dad is just so fucking checked out. Poor guy. Probably got a miserable home life, I bet.
And we'll talk about that later. Just thinking Kevin's not that. High schoolers are not that great at sex. I'm basically just going to say it now.
You have from experience.
Yeah, because, sex all the time. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're fucking high schoolers all the time.
But no, if you think about just think back to your first time having sex, now it's wow, that was just awful.
Yeah, well, how boring was that?
God, sex really was boring early on.
It was. You got to explore, and you don't do that in high school, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You're doing whatever they tell you you're allowed to do.
Whatever you can get away with. Yeah, that's really, pretty much it. Just whatever you can kind of get away with.
It's quiet. It's slow. You're probably awkwardly trying to do it so you don't get caught. It's not a good time. Yeah, sex gets better.
Not a fan of early sex.
No, not either. Not a fan of early sex. But man, we talked about a lot of stuff in this episode.
Yeah.
What a good little episode of the pod.
Yeah, but just good guess to the next one where we get to see some tits.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. We got to see the Naughty on that infamous scene. We got to talk about a lot of shit with that one. I'm excited for that. It's a juicy fucking scene. There's a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, it's really the first scene you actually get, I think, real exposure to any kind of nudity, really.
Yeah, we get to kind of explore the area around. There's going to be a lot of pausing in that one. It's going to be a long episode, I feel like, just off one scene.
Yeah, go on, pause and definitely not jerk off. Yeah.
we might remote record that one.
I'll go upstairs and stay in my apartment while we record that. And I'm like, Ty, I'll be right back. Hold on.
This is remote. Keep cameras off.
I'll be around. If you need me, just say something.
Are you going to go on eBay now and try to find those porn magazines?
God, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. I am going to just do a small mission, see how easily they are to find first.
I think that'd be hilarious if you had them framed in your.
If it becomes like a mission to find them, I'm not going that far. If they're just ready, like this is the issue that was in.
There's got to be a way you can look that up. Hell, I found the car on it, so I mean, there's got to be a way you can look at that. That'd be hilarious. Go in your apartment when you just have like 3 magazines framed.
I think it was 4 of them, right?
There's 3.
They have
Perfect 10, Hustler, and Shaved.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Just go in your house and you have a nice little display. That'd be fantastic.
That's what would be great about having those. Like, yeah, it fits the kind of person I am. Just like that raunchy. I'm edgy, Yeah. But no,
you're a real edgelord, Mike.
Yeah, I'm a real edgelord. Yeah, no, just I'm very open about that kind of stuff and everything. So it'd be very funny just to have it there. It becomes a conversation piece, but it also relates back to American Pie.
Remember when you used to have porn in your freezer?
Yeah, you got to keep it fresh. Yeah. So you have to keep it in the freezer.
You used to have a porn magazine in the freezer at Mike's house.
Brandon and I were living together,
what was it? What porn magazine? Remember?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. Brandon might remember. He'll text me after he listens to this episode. He'll be like, "It was this porn, Mike. Yeah. Thanks for bringing me up on the pod."
hit us up in a group chat, Brandon. You won't do that because I never respond to him.
Why don't you ever respond to him?
Too big. I don't know.
You're big time in Brandon.
Yeah, big time in him.
Brandon, I'll never big time. I mean, Brandon and I still have a snap streak going on.
I got too much clout.
Too much clown.
Yeah, I can't be meddling with.
He still gets upset that you didn't remember that he went to Mothman Festival with us.
I don't remember him being there.
We passed him by. He didn't go with us.
Yeah, that doesn't even count.
That's what I told him. I was like, "You didn't go with us. You were just there."
Jeez.
He's like, "No, I went with you guys."
You did not.
But yeah, we had porn in the freezer, and then we just
kept it fresh.
Kept it fresh. We also had it was. So without naming too many other names, but Brandon, we have like girls come over to our apartment we had, what we'll call.
The apartment.
Yeah, the apartment. Yeah. And we had this porn that we would just throw in porn DVDs when we had girls come over.
That's classic.
Yeah, it was just so because Brandon and I would just do shit to be funny for ourselves, and we're just like, "You guys want to watch porn?" And like, I guess. if they gave any kind of affirmation to her, like, it's going in, and
I've never just been like, "You want to watch porn?"
It was just funny.
Hey, you watch porn?
That was what was funny though. I mean, Brandon and I would just do things because we thought it was funny.
I think it'd be funny to say you're putting in a movie, then be like, "Oh, this is on." I guess we can watch it.
It really is strange, like how many girls we got to agree to watch porn, and then we sit there and just watch for a minute until we move on to other things.
Did they have the ability to leave?
Yeah, they had the ability to leave. We didn't tie them down. So. Yeah, they had the ability. They drove themselves there and everything.
Okay, checking.
But yeah, it was a funny thing we would do, and we thought it was funny. It was pretty much the only reason we kept doing it because we thought it was funny.
You gotta do what it is. You gotta make sure you entertain yourself.
Right.
There you guys have it. This was the 3rd episode of American Pie Slices, our special 6-part summer event here at Cult Talk Net. This is just me and Mike. Halfway through. Yeah, we're rolling on. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Make sure you tune in next Wednesday for the infamous Nadia on the Net, Scene 11. And it's going to be a juicy one, not one you're going to miss out. And if you got a Blu-ray, you've been following along with us that way, you definitely want to keep your eyes peeled on that screen, boy, because there's some good stuff to look at.
Thank God it's not VHS anymore. Wear out the VHS balls in it.
Yeah, I bet. Cause I like getting some VHS every now and then, like sentimental to me.
Oh, yeah, if you could.
I guarantee if I got an American Pie VHS, 9 out of 10 would have the static marks on that scene.
Oh yeah.
9 out of 10, I bet, would have it.
I think there was a point in time where like Basic Instinct had the most pause moment for VHS was when
Sharon Stone
she uncrossed her legs there.
Man, I feel like there's more to go with here in American Pie.
Oh, yeah.
You do kind of have Jim, though, schmucking it up. I think that pretty much does it, Mike.
That does it. They're joining us for the next episode to go over that.
Make sure you guys follow us at Cult Talk Net across the board. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all the things. Cult of Campbell comes out on Mondays sometimes when we do them. It's kind of a dormant podcast. It's a living pod. It does, whenever it feels like coming around. Cult Talk Conspiracy every other Tuesday. It's me and Bailey. And Cult of Lore every first and third Thursday. Definitely Thursday of the month.
Definitely Thursday.
And make sure you guys check out youtube.com/culttalknet because the Cult of Lore guys do really awesome full-length animated videos of their podcast. And, of course, all of our podcasts are available everywhere you find your favorite podcasts. And make sure, just like we get American Pie Slices, make sure you guys give us a rating. Follow us. We really appreciate it. It helps us out a lot.
But that's it. Ty, what do we do now?
Well, we're going to go ahead tip back our beer.
Oh, yeah. We didn't even talk about that.
Oh, yeah. What, cider guys, what do you think of it?
Yeah, it's definitely a low-calorie, healthy drink.
Not one of it's too bitter for me.
It is
too sour. I don't think I could drink it.
Yeah, it's
too
not
much.
a lot of body to it, or not a lot of flavor. It's very just like, here's a healthy cider.
Yeah, it's too bitter.
I got through it pretty quick, but it's just because I was trying to get through it pretty quick.
Yeah,
I could not go through the last one quick. The Crown Apple. Jeez, I wanted to get through that one quick, but man, I couldn't.
Jesus Christ, that was a rough one. Let us know what you guys think of Crown Apple if you've had it in cans.
And if you're a high schooler, you're wrong if you say it's good.
God, yeah. It's the best shit. It comes with the bag.
It comes with the bag, guys.
Isn't that crazy? That shit's so awful. They got to offer an incentive with it. It's like, you get this bag, you can keep a pipe in. You
hide your weed in there.
Yeah, hide your weed in it. But ladies and gentlemen, till the next time, I've been Ty.
I've been Michael.
On to the next step.